You guys were watching it from the side of the pitch. Who stood out for you?
Well, this is the thing, Kate, because I was saying to Thomas, who really stands out when it's everybody?
I think so. I mean, it's easier when you go to Leipzig team. Diamande is the one player that stands out. He's on a different level. When you talk about the Bayern team, I think it was an all-round good team performance. Everybody played their part, but nobody stood out in particular. And I guess, you know, Vincent Kompany will be pleased with this. It's not a game they will remember for a long time, but it doesn't matter. They are through to the semi-final, and it's down to every single player that performed tonight.
And when it comes to important games as well, these are the kind of performances that you need to continually go far in cup football, whether it's in the DFB Cup, whether it's in the Champions League as well. And at Bayern as well, you just always want to keep relieving the pressure. And you know what this tinderbox of an atmosphere is like here. For them to push this down the road until April, Vincent Kompany doesn't need to buy time at all. The most important games for them coming up, you've got Dortmund at the end of the month, and then as well, you're going to have the Champions League next round after that. So the way things are going, I couldn't imagine previous coaches getting this kind of performance out of their Bayern side in recent years.
Well, I'm not going to go back too far, talk about too many ex-coaches, but yes, I agree with you. Vincent Kompany is clearly doing a phenomenal job. The fans here, they enjoy what they're seeing. And this to me is almost a perfect season up until now. But we all know at the end of the season, that's when everybody's being judged. Are they going to get far in the Champions League? Are they going to win the DFB-Pokal and the Bundesliga? But at the moment, they're in a very, very good position.
And just how much this team is harmonising as well when it comes to just, yeah, I really can't get that move for the second goal. I love a good team goal.
Yeah, but I think this is the big, big difference. You just mentioned previous managers. When Vincent Kompany's talking about his team, he's talking about personalities, the way they interact with each other. In the past, we always talked about formations, changing them during the game, and it was less about the players as, let's say, human beings. It was about the coach, how many different formations can he play. Vincent Kompany talks about the players. He doesn't change the formation that much. He changes players, but they all perform.
And also having the next 7 games being in 32 days, that helps. Here is Harry Kane.
Well done.
Hello,
yeah,
Harry.
Yeah.
All good, thank you.
So, let me get you a mic. There we go.
Perfect, thank you.
So, 2-0.
Yeah.
One of the biggest games of the season so far. How did you see it go overall? What value and significance do you put on the win?
Yeah, really big win. Any quarterfinal you play is going to be high pressure. You're going to have to step up in the moment, and I thought we've done that today. I thought first half, the game was a little bit more open. I feel like we had some good chances. Their keeper made some good saves. Second half, defensively, I thought we looked really solid. We played nicely on the ball and took our moments when they came. So overall, a really professional performance and great to be in the semi-final.
What's the secret? You know, it seems like you've had the Club World Cup in the summer. It's a tough season, and yet there is no real dip in form. Why is that?
Yeah, I think that's credit to the boys and credit to the staff, the way they prepare us, and also the way we train. We spoke early in the season about getting to this stage, getting to February, getting to March, having a fully fit squad, having a healthy squad, competition for places. And that's what you're seeing. I feel like we're pushing each other each day, every training session we have. And the level is getting higher and higher. So we obviously know there's still a long way to go, but we're in all the competitions we need to be right now. And obviously some big games ahead and some big months ahead.
For the second goal, you work it from back to front. 8 of the 11 players touched the ball. You weren't one of them on this rare occasion. But what does that say as well for how everything is harmonising together right now?
Yeah, I think, and even to be honest, the way we finished the game out as well. You know, 2-0 is still kind of a tight score line, but the last kind of 10 minutes we completely dominated the ball and we took the game away from them. And that's down to us, the way we move, the way we help each other to make angles and keep possession. And that's how we scored the second goal. You know, a fantastic goal, a great ball by Michael, and you know, a really tidy finish from Lucho. So yeah, we all feel a part of it, no matter. We defend together, we attack together, and we enjoy doing those moments.
As you take another step closer to a trophy, I have to ask on behalf of some of the fans, where is the cockatoo?
It's somewhere. Denksy will have it somewhere. He keeps it safe, so hopefully we'll see that out again.
And just finally, I don't think we can take the penalty-taking ability for granted. When I watch back the slow-motion replay, do you make the decision to put it in the corner as you look at the goalkeeper, or have you made that before you've run up?
Yeah, I think on that on this occasion, obviously with the stutter step, I'm more looking at the keeper to see if he moves, to see kind of if his body weight is going one way. And yeah, he kind of moved a little bit early, and once he kind of leant that way, it was hard for him to go back the other way. So I decided in that moment. So obviously I have the 2 penalties. I know. Yeah, I've said before, sometimes I make them look easy, but there's still a high pressure moment. It's a big moment in the game. You have to be able to step up and handle that. And you know, the way I practice is to give myself those best opportunities, and it's nice to see another one go in today.
Perfect. Harry, thank you very much for your time. Cheers. Wrong way round. Okay, back to you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, guys. A good to hear from Harry Kane as well. Once again, on target from the spot. Never in doubt.
Never in doubt, as this game was never really in doubt after the first few minutes. It was a stress-free, I think, quarterfinal. And I know Harry Kane just mentioned that these are high-pressure moments. It was for a little while. But once they score, and then it quickly became stress-free because of their quality on the ball. He mentioned it, I said it as well earlier on, professional performance. It just felt that it was only a matter of time, and if there was going to be one winner, it was always going to be Bayern Munich and not Leipzig.
Yeah, it felt like we've been doing a lot of Pokal action for you in recent years, and we've not been talking about Bayern, but for the semi-finals, we absolutely will be. The teams that have booked their spot, Leverkusen, Stuttgart, Freiburg, who advanced on penalties, and now Bayern Munich will be joining them. The semi-final draw will take place on February 22nd, and of course, we will continue to see out the Pokal for you. Does it matter at this stage who Bayern get?
Not really. Should I tell you in German?
Yes, please.
Nein! No, it doesn't matter.
I thought you were going to say a whole phrase there of like some draw rules or something in German.
I don't quite have that in my game.
Okay.
But I may bring it in the next round.
Okay.